Beyond the uniform, a military spouse's journey. Behind every uniform is a world the rest of us rarely see. It's a world held together by love, commitment, and the families who quietly carry the weight alongside their service member. Support often looks like a simple touch, a steady presence when everything else feels uncertain. It's the small moments of connection that keep families grounded. Service members are trained to stay strong, but that strength is often shared between two hearts. The people beside them hold just as much courage in their everyday lives. Home becomes both anchor and quiet harbor, a place where emotions settle after long days. It's the space where families find their breath again. And when separation stretches across days or months, families learn to hold on to the things that keep them connected. Even the night sky becomes a reminder of the love that never leaves. Children look up and imagine their parents seeing the same stars from far away. Hope becomes their way of staying close, even when distance feels big. Deployment reshapes the rhythm of a family overnight. Everyone adjusts, even when they don't have the words for it. Children anchor themselves with the things that remind them of comfort and safety. These small objects become symbols of their parents' love. Kids learn resilience in quiet ways, often without realizing how strong they've become. Their hearts stretch to make room for missing someone. Inside, the emotional world can feel like a swirl of feelings that don't always make sense. Families carry love, fear, pride, and longing all at once. Fear, love, pride, loneliness, all spiraling together. These emotions shift and blend in ways words can't always capture. This is the unseen world so many families navigate silently. Over time, the chaos softens into something more gentle. Strength grows in the process of surviving the hard moments together. In uncertain times, families look for direction wherever they can find it. Sometimes it's faith, sometimes routine, sometimes sheer determination. The compass becomes a symbol of staying grounded. It reminds them that even when everything shifts, their values remain steady. That quiet glow represents hope, the belief that this season won't last forever. Even small light can guide someone through the dark. Life doesn't always feel linear for military families. They learn to navigate currents that others never have to face. Some paths lead through unfamiliar landscapes, both literal and emotional. Yet families continue forward with remarkable courage. Direction isn't always a place, it's a feeling of safety, connection, and purpose. Families find their way by holding on to each other. Love stretches across oceans and borders, finding its way through silence and waiting. Even in distance, connection remains unbroken. The space between two hands can feel like a lifetime, but hope lives in the moments just before they touch. When their fingers finally connect, it represents far more than touch. It's the deepest reminder that I'm still with you, no matter where we are. That light is love shining through the hardest seasons. It's what sustains families when everything else feels overwhelming. Love becomes the bridge. Strength doesn't always look loud. Sometimes it's the quiet holding on. Families discover their power in unity. This is the unseen support system behind every service member, the family that stands firm through it all. Spouses carry the emotional load of daily life, even when they're exhausted. Their strength often goes unnoticed. They navigate fear, hope, responsibility, and love in a delicate balance. Each day they choose to keep going. The responsibility of holding life together. Home becomes a place of constant adjustment and deep love. Families learn to rebuild their sense of normal over and over. The poppy reminds us of sacrifice, service, and the layers of emotion carried through generations. Families honor this legacy quietly. They honor the service every day. Every departure is filled with unspoken courage. Every return carries the relief of a story that could have gone differently, is carried by two hearts, not one. And through it all, families share the weight of service together. No one carries it alone. Families grow strength in the spaces between connection and longing. Love keeps them tied together, no matter the distance. The moment a parent returns is more than a reunion, it's a breath the family has been holding for months. Healing begins in these first seconds. Connection never breaks. Their embrace says everything words never could. It's the moment hearts finally rest. Through every change, families discover a quiet strength they didn't know they had. It grows between them in the moments that matter most. Even in the hardest seasons, families learn to move forward. The emotional storms settle slowly, replaced by a soft sense of peace. Healing happens here, gently and in time, grounded in hope. To every military family, your strength matters, your love matters, and your story deserves to be honored. And we see you,